It's 2 a.m. and you're replaying a conversation from 3 days ago about what you said, what you should have said, and what they really meant. Everyone tells you, just stop thinking about it, but you can't. And now you started wondering if there's something wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Your mind runs this replay for one specific reason, and it will keep running it every single night until you give it one thing that it's looking for, something much more specific. So stay with me till the end. You know exactly how it goes. The lights are off, the day is finally over, and the moment your head touches the pillow, the theater opens. Tonight's show. That meeting from last Tuesday, right? You watch yourself say the thing, you cringe, you replay what you wish you said instead. You picture their face, you analyze every word they said, right? And thinking, did they sound annoyed? Was it a sarcasm? Did I miss something? And then when you think it's over, your mind cues up a bonus episode, a conversation from maybe 2020, right? Seriously, why is that even here? And by now, it's 2:40. You're not just tired anymore, you're completely frustrated. You almost want to argue with your own mind, right? Why are you doing this to me? And here's the twist that changes everything. Your mind isn't doing this to you, it's trying to do something for you. It's just choosing the worst possible time to do it. You see, your mind has one job it takes more seriously than almost anything else: keeping you safe. And one of the ways it tries to do that is by learning from every important experience, especially the ones that feels uncertain. So when a conversation leaves you wondering, what did they really mean? Did I mess that up? Should I have said something different? Your mind doesn't experience that the conversation has finished, so it stays open. Now think of it like an open file sitting on your desk, right? Finished files get put away, while the open files stay where you can see them. And they keep asking for your attention. And that's exactly what happens here. The conversation is over, but the meaning feels unfinished. So the file stays open. Now the question is, why does it show up at 2 a.m. at night? Because for the first time in the entire day, your mind has your full attention. No meetings, no traffic, no emails, no notifications, nothing, right? Nothing competing for your attention. So it quietly pulls out the file and says, great, you're free now, let's finish this. And that replay isn't there to punish you. Remember that. It's your mind trying to finish something that it believes it's still unfinished. And here's why it never seems to end. Because most of us try to close the file with more analysis. We replay the conversation again. We imagine different replies, different expressions, different meanings, different endings. But every new possibility creates another question. Every new question creates more uncertainty. And instead of closing that file, we accidentally keep adding pages to it. So the question is, what actually closes the file? Not the perfect answer. Because most of the time there is no perfect answer, right? You may never know exactly what they meant or what they said or why did they say it. And that's okay. What your mind is really looking for is not another explanation. It's a conclusion. So think about at times a replay finally stopped. It usually wasn't because you discovered the perfect interpretation, right? It stopped because at some point you decided what that experience meant to you. Maybe it was, I did my best. That conversation was not perfect, but it doesn't define me, or I don't have enough information to keep guessing right now. The moment you truly accept one of those, the replay starts losing its grip. And that's not more analysis, that's a decision. Your mind does not need you to be detective at 2 a.m., right? Detective keeps collecting evidence. They keep asking questions. They keep searching for more clue. But judges do something different. They listen, they consider the facts. Then they make a ruling. And once the ruling is made, the case doesn't stay open forever. It gets closed. So here's the practice that I want you to try. I call it as closing the file. So do it before bed, not at 2 a.m. though, because by 2 a.m. the replay is already running. So here are 3 simple steps. Step 1 is hear the case. Take 2 minutes, grab a notebook, write down the conversation that's been replaying in your mind, right? Or maybe 1 paragraph about what happened, what was said, what are you telling about it, what's the meaning. Don't edit, don't solve it. Just get it out of your head onto a paper. Now you've heard the case, now it's time to take a decision or make a decision. Step 2, which is make your ruling. Underneath what you have written, ask yourself one question. What have I decided this conversation means? Maybe you've decided I'm not good enough, people don't respect me, I always say the wrong thing, right? Now, ask yourself one more question. Is that the only possible conclusion? And slow down here, because most of the time it isn't. Maybe they were distracted, maybe they were having a difficulty, maybe they misunderstood what you meant, right? Or maybe you simply don't have enough information yet. Now write one sentence beginning with these exact words. My ruling is dash dash dash. For example, my ruling is I was more honest than perfect and I'm okay with that. Or my ruling is I don't have enough information to keep guessing. If I need clarity, I will ask tomorrow. Notice what you're doing? You're not pretending that the conversation never happened. You're choosing the conclusion you will carry tonight instead of letting your mind invent 10 more things. And here's step number 3. Close the file. Now say this out loud. Case is closed for tonight. If this still matters tomorrow, I will deal with it tomorrow. It sounds simple, but it works because you're giving your mind what it has been waiting for. A clear signal that today's thinking is complete. The first few nights, the replay might knock again, right? And that's normal. When it does, don't reopen the investigation. Don't start collecting new evidences. Simply repeat your closing sentence. Little by little, your mind learns something important, right? Not every unanswered question has to be answered before you can sleep. So here's your new understanding. Your 2 a.m. replay is not your enemy, and it does not mean there is something wrong with you. It's simply your mind trying to make sense of something that feels unfinished. And every time you answer it with more analysis, the file stays open. But the moment you stop searching for the perfect answer and choose a conclusion that you genuinely can accept, your mind finally gets a permission to let it rest. You don't need a perfectly quiet mind. You need a mind that knows when enough is enough. And that's a choice that you can start making tonight. So if your nights sound anything like this, you're exactly who this channel is for. Every Saturday, we uncover one hidden mental pattern, and more importantly, how to change it. So if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe, and I would love to hear from you. And if you want to find out what your replays are really asking for, comment the word inner shift below, and I personally point you to the next step. Sleep well tonight, and I will see you next Saturday.